What's going on, everybody? Eric Lindquist from Stochastic here on the Odd Shopper channel, coming to you with my 3 favorite prize picks of the day. Holy mother of God, that's 5 in a row, 3 times, 3 out of 3 this week, 5 days in a row, 3 of 3. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's like he's heating up. He's on fire, NBA Jam edition. But again, we don't have the rights to that, so we're not going to put that up. We're going to simply use promo code Awesemo. So you can get $100 first match deposit bonus. Still promo code Awesemo over there at PrizePicks. Take advantage of that. That's a guaranteed win. That'll be $100 extra put into your account when you sign up and put in 100 or however much you want to put up. It will get matched up to 100. But I mean, I've just had the goods the last couple days, and now I'm just seeing the board clearly. It is just so fun. Don't want to get cocky though, even though this has been fucking awesome. But here we go. We go to my friends. Not hitter fantasy score. Where did it go? I don't know where it's at. I'm looking total bases. Thank you. Good Lord. It's all right. Promise I'm not this ridiculous. Over for Julio Rodriguez here going up against Jose Urquidy. This is minus 125, minus 135 at most books you're going to be looking at today. And for me, this is just a guy near the top of the order getting a 9th inning bump because, you know, they have to be batting here in the 9th inning. And Julio Rodriguez is that dude. He's just absolutely incredible. A 468 expected slugging, a 342 xWOBA, 51.2% hard hit percentage. Seattle knew what they were doing, getting him up here immediately to start day one. And after kind of a rough beginning of the season, my God, nobody would question, not just because you saw the home run derby or something like that, but I'm absolutely in love with everything that we're seeing from Julio Rodriguez. There's no doubt about it. He's one of the best players in the league and will be for a very, very long time. He's homered in the last 2 games. He gets a matchup against Jose Urquidy, who he ain't all of that in a bag of potato chips. 43% hard hit percentage, a 472x slugging. He's going to give up power. You get the Crawford boxes out there in left field in Houston. It all matches up really, really nicely for the over of 1.5 total bases. Might be adding some home run type plays alongside with him. Just saying that 1.5 total bases, that is where I'm starting with a lot of my plays on the card. Now, here's the thing. Even in the course of the last 10 minutes, I've been arguing with myself on what I wanted to be talking about because Aaron Judge is plus 180 to hit a home run, but that weather looks a little bit concerning here. So I'm going to just kind of X out of this one for right now. Just know that Aaron Judge plus, getting his 1.5 total bases, which is almost identical. I think it's minus 125. Same thing at DK Sportsbook that Julio Rodriguez has. You take the overs here. That will be a very nice play, but I'm worried about that weather. Pay close attention because that will be 3 plays. Not to like cop out and say, oh, well, I told you so. Those are the 3. Those are the ones that I wanted to give. But I want to give 2 other plays that aren't correlated just in the event that this one is not available, but promise you, if the weather looks good to go, Aaron Judge plus the over of total bases alongside with Julio Rodriguez, that would be what I would want to recommend. But I'm going to go to no runs first inning. And I don't know if I've done this for a long time, but Angels and Rangers starting pitchers, let's take the under of this one. And I know people like to play the unders of these, but why wouldn't you like to play the unders when it's Shohei Ohtani on the mound and then a guy I kind of believe in long-term, Spencer Howard? He's the number 1 prospect here for the Texas Rangers. He's really had some pronounced splits. He's had over a 30% K rate at AAA, below a 20% K rate at the bigs in a limited sample size here this season. I'm not sure what to make of him. All I know is this Angels lineup without Trout looks like trash. And given it's the first inning, so you're really only talking about 2 batters that you're super concerned about. That is Shohei Ohtani, who's a monster, and Taylor Ward, who's had times of being a monster throughout this entire season. So I feel pretty good, obviously, about Shohei Ohtani every time that he takes the mound. He got lit up by the Braves last time out. Nobody cares. I can guarantee you nobody cares because he's still just phenomenal. He's got a 2.37 xFIP on the season. Like, come on. This is an under. I have to be playing this one. So Angels and Rangers starting pitchers taking the under here. Again, I still want the Judge and the correlation and everything else, but wanted to add this one to the card for you guys so you know where I'm coming from. Let's round it out, shall we? And this is hitter fantasy score, and this one kind of caught my eye, and I'm curious what everybody else thinks of this one because it seems like a high number. There's some high numbers that exist. If you want to take Freddie Freeman, I think the over makes sense there. Mookie Betts, the over there. But I'm kind of strangely, even though I know it's not Coors Field, Jose Ramirez, the over of 8.5. Oh, man, these are really large right there, the way that that's done, and power play, because that's how it always works. But Jose Ramirez, third baseman here for the Cleveland Guardians. I don't really know what else to say other than he's projected for over 11 fantasy points over at Stochastic. Makes a lot of sense to me going up against this Crawford character, Cutter Crawford. 27% K percentage. Yay for him. That's not going to be long-term what we're going to see from him. He's unranked prospect, 24th ranked prospect for the Red Sox, a 406 expected slugging, a 9% walk rate. And we know the ways that Jose Ramirez can impact a baseball game. He does it every single, well, he didn't do it yesterday. I can promise you that, because I had some great Cleveland stacks that could have used something from him. We got a big fat 0 in that category, but you know what? What happened yesterday is not what we're looking at today. He's got a 289 average, 19 homers, 79 ribbies on the season, a 903 OPS. Come on now. Let's just fire up my boy, Jose Ramirez. This is another weather spot, though. I just simply think that the weather looks a little bit better than it looks in New York here at the moment. But Jose Ramirez, so long as that game looks good to go, I want to put him on the board too. So I gave you guys kind of 5 plays today, but this is the card. These are the 3 that we're going to roll with, that I will live or die with. Again, if this ends up getting rained out, it's not my fault. I didn't do it. It'll turn into a 2 of 2, and that's why you want a power play. But guys, Julio Rodriguez, over of 1.5 total bases. Angels and Rangers starting pitchers, under 0.5 first inning runs allowed. Don't know if I've ever done one of those in the history of this PrizePicks show, so surely that will go well. And Jose Ramirez, over 8.5 hitter fantasy score. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of my plays. If there's anything else you want to add to your card, let me know. Don't forget about Aaron Judge and the over of 1.5 total bases, as well as that home run trio. But don't forget about promo code AWESEMO over at PrizePicks. If it's your first time signing up over there, congratulations. You're going to get $100 free to go along with the $100 you put in. That is how you build and sustain a bankroll. But let's keep this train going, guys. Best of luck. I'm Eric Lindquist. Best of luck in the MLB streets tonight. 4 for 4. Could we go 6 in a row?